Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Fatin Athira binti Abdul Hamid. What is VOC? Volatile organic compound, or known as VOC, are compounds that have high vapor pressure and low water solubility. Many VOC are human-made chemicals that are used and produced in the manufacture of paint, pharmaceuticals, and refrigerants. VOC typically are industrial solvent, full oxygenates, or byproduct produced by chlorinations in water treatment, such as chloroform. VOC are often component of petroleum fuels, hydraulic fluids, paint thinner, and dry cleaning agent. VOC are common groundwater contaminants. Volatile organic compounds are emitted as gases from certain solids or liquids. VOC includes a variety of chemicals, some of which have a short and long-term adverse health effects. Concentrations of many VOC are consistently higher indoors than outdoors.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhamad Aiman and I will proceed with the sources of volatile organic compounds. The volatile organic compounds usually come from household products and the building materials. For the household products, the volatile organic compounds usually comes from the aerosol sprays, wood preservatives, paints, moth repellents, pesticides, hobby supplies, dry cleans product, and also from the cleansers and disinfectants. As for the building material, it comes from the office equipment such as printers, correction fluids, and also carbonate copy paper. It is also include for the graphic and craft materials such as adhesive and glues, permanent markers, and also photograph solutions. For the effects of the volatile organic compounds to the environment, I will pass to my friend. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Zulaikha binti Zulkifli. For this presentation, I'm going to present about the health and environmental effects from VOC. There are two environmental effects. First of all is acid rain. What is acid rain? Acid rain is the emissions of nitrogen oxide and sulfur dioxide into the atmospheric environment and reacting with the water. And the next point is pH level, which is usually between 4.2 and 4.4, while for the normal rain is 5.6. It is slightly acidic because it dissolves with the carbon dioxide. For your information, acid rain can cause the most significant environmental harm to the planet's biodiversity. For aquatic environments, at pH level above 5, most of fish eggs are unable to hatch and tend to die. They could also be a danger to other species who use the stream. On the other hand, as acid rain falls on the ground, it will wash away essential nutrients that tree needs to survive. Additionally, acid rain can also damage the surface of buildings. And the second effect is formation of ozone. Ozone is created by VOC and nitrogen oxide when they react with the sunlight at ground level. This can also lead to smoke. Aside from the adverse health implications to humans and animals, as we can see from the slide, the effects of ozone on the environment can include increased chances of crops suffering from disease. Other than that, also inability to fight off pests and environmental stress. Last but not least, the reduction of agriculture yields due to damage of vegetation and ecosystem. Let's move on to the point of health effect from VOC. As we can see from the slide, there are many health effects from VOC. For instance, dizziness, headache, nausea, and loss of coordination. Next, irritation in the eye, nose, and throat, and also harm to the liver, kidney, and central nervous system. For your information, the risk of health effect from inhaling the VOC depends on three things, which are, the first one is how much is in the air, second, how long, and the third one is how often a person breathes it in. On the other hand, breathing in low levels of VOC for long periods of time may increase some people's risk of health problems. Moreover, several studies suggest that exposure to VOC may make symptoms worse for people with asthma or who are particularly sensitive to chemicals. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Wan Nur Afifah Wan Azmi. I will explain about the control technology that available in the industry. Firstly is membrane separation. Membrane separation of VOC involve a membrane gas streams. It recovers 90 to 99.99% of VOC. Membrane separation is environmentally friendly, where no emission is released into the environment. Secondly is condensation process. Condensation is a process used heavily throughout industry to convert a gas or vapor to the liquid. The most common form of condensing is by lowering temperature while increasing the pressure. Condensers are simple and relatively inexpensive. They normally use water and air as the coolant. It recovers from 90 to 98% of VOC. Thirdly is absorption process. The mechanism of VOC absorption in adsorbent mainly includes electrostatic attraction, interaction between polar VOC and hydrophilic sites, interaction between non-polar VOC and hydrophobic sites, and partition in non-carbonized portion. It recovers from 95 to 99.99% of VOC. Next is scrubber, where scrubber with oxidizing chemicals are used to treat VOC. The scrubber reduces 95 to 99.99% of VOC. Next is thermal incineration. It is reduction process of VOC until 95 to 99.9% with increasing of VOC regulation. No more variation of incineration or oxidation system are appearing in the marketplace. Lastly is catalytic oxidation. It is a reduction process of VOC until 95 to 99.9%. Catalytic oxidation of VOC is the most popular because it is versatile of handling of range of organic emission under mal-operation condition.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhamad Izzudin. So, as a conclusion, a broad group of chemicals used in many materials that create and maintain the houses are volatile organic compounds, or also known as VOC. They are emitted or off gas into the indoor air once these chemicals are in homes. Paints and aerosol sprays are examples of VOC sources. They may or may not be able to smell, and a strong measure of health risk is not smelling. So there are a lot of effects of VOC in both environment and human. The effect towards the environment namely is rains and formation of ozone, while towards humans are dizziness, irritation in eyes, and many more. However, the effects of VOC also can be reduced by a few ways that have been stated earlier, such as membrane separation, condensation, absorption, and a few more ways. Thank you.